Welcome back, learner buddies. Come to the new topic that is related to the habitats and resources. We are going to study about what is habitat and what are the resources that affect all these things. And today we are going to do this topic in a normal and in an important discussion manner where we are going to discuss about lots of new things. So, yes, of course, before that, just buckle up your seat and present here mentally and physically so we can deep dive into the topic. Let's start without any delay. That what is habitat? Actually, what is habitat? It's a very common question, and the answer is again very common. The natural environment of an animal, plant, and other organism are habitat, that where we are living, that in which environment we are living, the natural and environment, that where animals, plants and other organism live are actually nothing else but habitat. So this is a basic definition of habitat. Now we have to discuss about the physical resources of the habitats. Basically, all organisms use the resources they find in their habitat to survive and they grow, like water and sunlight and other things which is naturally provided. But that all resources which is required to use for the surviving and for the growing purpose, that is known as the physical resources, which we are going to study one by one. First of all, you have to think about what kind of resources do you think that animals and plants need to survive. Two already I mentioned. One is sunlight and one is water. According to you, other than that too, what do you think about that other resources that is present on the earth in your environment, which is important to survive for animals and plants? Now you have to tell me, think about it, then we'll restart this video again. Yes, of course, we are going to discuss that all habitat resources one by one. First one is light. Basically, plant use light from the sun to make their own food, and the process is known as photosynthesis, which I already covered the topic in my previous video. So you have to check it out again, because photosynthesis process is also very important. And the light is actually very important for the making of the food by the green plants, because only green plants and some other algae are producers. So basically light is one of the most important aspect that is actually covering the topic natural habitats, and this is really very important for the process of the photosynthesis as well. If I talk about the other creatures, despite of the main thing that they are all are consumers and all, but except that plants also animals need light, but not for food. Obviously, animals and human beings are not producer; they are just consumer. So animals need light but not for making the food. Actually, some animals need light to stay warm, like turtles, small turtle, while other need it to know when it's time to active or a rest, like nocturnal animals like owl and other animals. So basically light is also very important, not only in the phase of the light in plants, but also is very important in the lifespan of the animals as well. Human beings, as we as a human being also need light so much. First content is vitamin D that we only require naturally from the sunlight. That's why we need light. Other things that we use light as, lots of things that we do in a light daily basis. We are doing things that only presence in the lights, and other things are also very important. So not only plants which use the process of photosynthesis to produce the food, but also animals and human beings need light. So that is the very important natural habitat that is very important in all other as well as all creatures. Now second thing is that space. Basically organism need space to grow and move around and to find shelter. If we talk about the forest is a shelter of tons of numerous animals, birds, creatures, insects and other creatures as well. So basically space is a thing because it is very important for the organism to grow and to find the shelter and to move around. When there is no enough space, that definitely organism might feel cramped. They don't feel good because they don't have space to travel, to move around. And also there may not be enough food and water to go around, as we already know that thing. Human being destruct the forest, like deforestation at a very severe end. That's why lots of animals and birds and migratory birds and other creatures lost their shelter, lost the food, lost the water, lost the space to cover it up, lost the space to move around. So you can't even imagine that thing, that how deeply melancholically that whole animal kingdom is affected by the deforestation. So as much as we required space to grow, the same way animals and other creatures also need space. We have to respect their space as well. So this is very important aspect, everyone have to understand about it. Second thing is food. Of course, food is the basic concept of the human life. Without food and water and sunlight and other natural habitat, we can't live without. So food is one of the natural habit aspect that is very important. Just like how we need to eat to stay healthy and strong, organism need food too. So, before doing the deforestation, we have to keep in the mind that there are lots of things happening in the forest that we have to respect it all. And basically, food also give organism the energy. They need move, they need grow, they need space, and they need their shelter as well. For their important activities, they also need food. So each and everything that human being do actually affect somehow the whole culture and whole habitat and whole natural kind of environment. So whatever we do, we affect animal kingdom and other kingdoms as well. So basically, as much as we need food, other organisms also do. So that is very important to understand about it. And next point that we are going to discuss about it, it is water. Basically, water is essential for organism to function properly. You can imagine that without water you can't even live up. So how the other organism and other creatures could live without water? Water is essential for each and every creature in this world. It helps them to transport food around their bodies, it helps us to grow, it helps us to function their bodies properly, and also manage their body temperature, for example by sweating, by crying, by other kind of activities, which is very essential, and that has to be done only by the water. So water is very important natural habitat that is required, crucial, and is most important thing to live in this whole world. Not only for human beings but for other creatures, water is very crucial because it actually is one of the very important natural habitat. And now let's move forward to the thinking part. I already explained a lot of thinking. Now that's your turn to think thoroughly about the topic. So first thing that you have to think about it, what might happen if the trees covering a mountain habitat were chopped down? What happened at that moment? Do you think that what kind of effects that the creature that is already living in that particular trees and on the mountains, what happened with them? Do you think about that? Let's say think about it, contemplate about that, because these things are very important to understand. Unless and until you are so unaware of the problems that is generating in the earth. No, I know that you are very concerned about the earth as well. So let's think about it. What happened if the trees covering a mountain habitat were chopped down? And second question that you have to think about it, that what might happen in the forest habitat if the summer season is very hot and there is not so much rainfall. First of all, tell me what happened with you when you don't have AC, when you don't have fan in your home and in your house, in the other your residing area, and there is a very hot in the summer season, like you can't even at that moment actually you can't even live in that kind of situation, that kind of hotness in the summer, and there is no much rainfall. What would you do? Tell me about this thing first. Then think about this thing. What happened when the forest habitat in the summer season is so hot and there is no much rainfall? What do you think about that? The living creatures like animals and birds and migrating other creatures. What happened with all those creatures? What happened when the summer season is so hot and there is no so much rainfall? Because what we are doing as a human being, we are only change the climate, we are doing the climate change, we are doing the globalization, we are doing the pollution, we are doing the global warming, we all do that kind of rubbish thing for the environment only, that is so affected, that how can earth breathe about this thing? So you have to tell me these two answers quickly after thinking thoroughly about it. In the comment section on, you have to give me the answer, because this is not for me, not for you, this is for us, this is for earth. Because as I already mentioned numerous times, we don't have planet B. We only have Earth to reside. We have to save our Earth. So if we are doing that kind of same thing regularly, we are not going to anywhere at any instant, at any point of time. So you have to think thoroughly, and you first of all, you have to find an accountable partner and discuss all these things. That is very important and crucial to understand about it, to share it with your accountable partner, and then discuss these two answer with your friend, and then give me the answer in the chat box. If you really think that you are so intelligent, that you know the topic, that you are so good to understanding, then I am waiting for your answer. I'll definitely respond that thing by whatever answers that you provide, that must be related to the topic only, that must be related to the question only, that what I am asking. So that is your task, what you have to do here. That is all about the things that we done, like what is a habitat and what kind of natural habitats are present in our daily life, what kind of things that is very important in our daily life, and other lots of things that we already have done. Now that's your task to do this particular questions and give me the answer in the chat box. I hope you enjoyed the session, you get some idea that why habitat is very important, why we have to save our earth, why we have to save the natural resources and natural habitat. I hope you enjoyed the session and learned lots of new things. I'll be back with a brand new topic with beautiful slides and with interesting concept and with the daily life examples and what. Don't worry. Up to that time, you have to think thoroughly about the earth and do whatever things that you can do to save your earth only. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the session. Let's wrap up this meeting. Happy learning and bye. Very have a nice day.